My name is Sandra Santiago. For the past 10 years, I've been searching for beautiful locations to visit. I fell in love with California and all it has to offer. Food, culture, wine, and this is my channel. It's Sandra.
Today, in my new episode, I have this amazing artist that I love dearly. His name is Johnnie Ferro. He's an amazing friend, amazing guitarist and composer. You're gonna know more about him. Okay, Johnnie, so show me what we're doing.
So I figured we start off with a little cooking, if that's okay with you. Oh, this is fun too. This is just salt, but the container's so cute.
Oh my
I
God,
love this.
this
My
is so
wife got that for me. I'll do like a brandy butter sauce where I'll deglaze with brandy and throw butter. Yeah, totally. It's fun. It's good. It's delicious.
Chef Johnnie Ferro.
I love music. Music makes me smile. Music makes me sad. Music makes me dance. And today, I have something magical to show you. I created a song with my amazing friend Johnnie Ferro. Please enjoy it. Check it out. Dice que no lo escucho. Dice no jamás. Se siente solo. Está muy triste y mal. Fue mi luz cuando lo vi. Luz se fue de su vida. Sus ojos azules, estable y alegre y perdió su luz. ¿Cómo hacerlo feliz? Por favor, enséñame cómo. Quiero hacerlo feliz. I'm here again with my dear friend Johnnie Ferro. So let's find out more about him. So tell me, what's going on with your life now?
Boy, right now, a lot of collaborations, a lot of music, and a lot of music, making music with other people. At the end of last year, obviously, COVID kind of did a number on the music industry, and a lot of musicians kind of, at least ones that I know, fell out of the game, became less productive, and just kind of got sucked into everything, and it's understandable. I mean, the last year was tough for more than just musicians, and at the end of the year, I observed that, and I kind of decided I kind of made it a bit of a mission to just flood the world with music, make as much as I could, and bring as many people along on that as I could, just to get artists back to doing what they're doing, making music, making their art, right? So I literally messaged like 50 artists that I know, people that I know that produce and make and write music and create music, and I just kind of created like this list of collaborations. So I literally have like 10 active collaborations happening right now. And like the 3 I'm working on this week, like to wrap up rather, they're all different genres. So like one of them is like kind of like a hip hop rap, rock crossover kind of song. Another one is like a kind of Beatles Traveling Wilburys kind of like old school rock song. And then I got another one that's like flat, straight on like heavy metal, like just like really deep heavy metal, right? All with different artists. And you know, that's always been a part of my thing is setting the right example for people, for artists and for others, but also like helping, like I like to help, you know? So, and I just kind of observed like I needed that help. I needed to get my butt in gear, and I saw a lot of other artists were kind of having that going on. Or, you know, there were artists that were doing something, but it was just an opportunity to create a whole different avenue for me and somebody else at the same time, as far as exposing ourselves to each other's audiences and getting our sounds out more. So that's mostly what I've been working on. The other thing is I do have, as kind of a branch of my music business, is I actually make jingles for other businesses. So that's like another thing that I've
jingles.
been doing. Yeah.
So if you know somebody that needs some jingles, you know who to call. Johnnie Ferro.
Jingles or background music for a YouTube video, that kind of stuff. That's right.
Oh, talking about YouTube. I know that you have a YouTube channel. You know, he's an amazing chef, as you already saw him.
Thank you.
But you brought me today a present.
I did. I actually brought you a copy of my most recent album. This is Chemical Warrior, just like the shirt. And I figured I'd sign a copy, and I just wanted you to have a copy of it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Thank
like
you.
As I say, I would like to get one of these t-shirts.
And they do make tank tops for the women. They don't make guys tank tops. It's so silly.
Well,
For women, you get tank
your
tops.
type of,
I made it work.
your type of shirt. It's like a tank top. It looks
Yeah,
cool.
I made it happen. I had cut my sleeves up. But yeah, so it's www.johnnieferro.com. There's links for that, links for my music, all that kind of stuff.
Tell me, as a musician, how difficult it is to keep going in this path to be a musician, to say, you know what, sometimes I don't make the money that I should make to survive. How can I keep going if it's not bringing me survival?
Well, for me, one of the things that's really important to get you through that stuff is to keep your purpose in mind. Like, number one, make sure you have a purpose, like, and figure out what that is, you know? And the more specifically you name that, the easier, I don't want to say easier, because like life is life and life gets tough, but really having a purpose that's worthwhile and that you consider worthwhile, that in creating a game out of that is a big part of that. And there have definitely been times where, you know, I'm working a 9 to 5, 40 hours a week because I have to pay a bill, you know? So you figure out write about it, you know, and write about the grind, draw inspiration from it. And actually, I'm glad you mentioned the help aspect, because I totally forgot. I just put a book out.
Oh, wow.
It's an ebook that actually you can get on my website as well. There's a link to it. But it is actually about, if you're a songwriter who's an artist, I mean, honestly, it's for any artist that's running into trouble, that feels blocked or stopped. It's things it's like the common barriers to songwriting is what, the book is called Getting Back in Tune, Overcoming Common Barriers to Songwriting, but it applies to a lot of it applies to any art. And just doing the simple things in that book is actually stuff that I've used to help myself, so I know it works, you know? And it's oftentimes the answers to those kind of things are a lot simpler than you think. You know, really even things just as simple as, like, you know, if you're having a rough time of it, go out and take a walk and look at some stuff. You know, I mean, literally stuff that's as simple as that can actually just break it and get you back in the game. Or, you know, there's an exercise that I have in the book, and the book is like, it's really short. It's like a $3 ebook, and I put it out for $3 because I didn't want it expensive. I wanted people to be able to get it, and it's short. It's 20 pages. I didn't put fluff or any kind of nonsense in there. It's very no nonsense.
So anybody can read that book. If you don't really like to read, if you're lazy and you don't like to read 20 pages, it will be something that will help you get back on the track. Yeah,
right? And it's fast and it's really to the point. Yeah, if you just do the stuff there, it helps, you know? You know, even something as simple as like going into your workspace and just touching the things in your workspace, just to get back in contact with them. Like, simple, it might seem a little silly, but it works, you know? And it just kind of snaps you back into what you're doing. And it's just it's a cool, very practical little things you can do. But again, the main thing, it's all purpose driven though. Like, if what you're doing isn't driven by a purpose, then it kind of becomes pointless really fast, and it becomes a grind. Yeah. To me anyway, that's always my thing.
I duplicate that feeling with Johnnie, because when I realized that what I'm doing is not for me, when I realized that all I want is just to put light in the world and make others feel better, I realized that this is me, it's Sandra. And I continue doing my best to bring you something, to bring light to your world. And talking about the exercise, about touching things that you have, forgotten, or just put it behind, or just didn't want to touch them anymore. So let's go back and touch that guitar and let's play something so you can hear and feel and get into the world of the magic that you have.
She steals down the street, walks right through the heat, gonna dance her way out of pain and back to love. Moving to a back alley beat, she recreates the one who made her complete. She's gonna scratch her way, make her way back above. She hides behind the lines. She cries, yes, she cries. Heal the wounds that time won't reveal. Blur the lines, save our lives. Feel the wounds, discover what is real. Yours to see, yours to see. Lost in her every breath, the brown moves beneath her every breath. Through bloodshot eyes, sees her way back to anywhere. Tentative forward she creeps as the stale air rushes to her chest. Is gonna make her way, gonna separate the air. She hides behind the lines. She cries, yes, she cries. She cries. Heal the wounds that time won't reveal. Blur the lines, save our lives. Feel the wounds, discover what is real. Yours to see, yours to see. Yours to see, yours to see.
Yay! And that's Johnnie Ferro.
Quiero hacerte feliz.